my starlings. How are you doing tonight? Oh my goodness, my very first anime watch along. Can you believe it? We have finally made it to this point where I'm sitting on my nice leather sofa, and I'm gonna be pulling up a nice anime to watch with you, my starlings. I'm really super excited about it. All right. What we have on offer today is Magical Girl Raising Project. I'm really excited about. This is an underrated anime, my starlings. This is one of the most underrated animes I can think of, honestly. We're probably just gonna start with like one episode tonight because I'm still testing this, my starlings. But this is super exciting. So, and I got new technology. I got the new timers and everything. I'm like, oh my gosh. I hope I'm doing this right. I really do. I'm gonna do the best that I can. Oh, hi, Finny-san. How are you doing? So good to see you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, what I was just saying, Vinny-san, was we're watching Magical Girl Raising Project tonight. It's one of the most underrated animes that I could think of. I mean, okay. Let's see. Madoka Magica started like the whole magical girl, like dark magical girl craze. First you had Sailor Moon, which was all flowers and rainbows and butterflies and captor Sakura, came rolling in. But the thing is that then came the start of dark magical girl animes like Madoka Magica. But the thing is, though, is that like not long after that one came this one. But my starlings, a lot of people are like, well, I don't want to watch that. I'm sure that it's just a copy. No. No. This, okay, Madoka Magica crawled so that Magical Girl Raising Project could run. I'm telling you, this is an underrated classic. I'm super excited to introduce you to it, my starlings. Oh, hi, Shrike-san. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing well, my starling. Vinny-san, you're curious. That makes me excited. Makes me excited because you're curious about something that I've loved for years and I've never had anyone to share it with. I mean, let's put it this way. I start describing to my mom or dad like Magical Girl Raising Project. They just look at me like, girl, what's wrong with you? What the heck is wrong with you? I'm like, come on, it's good. They will not watch it. They will not entertain my need for Magical Girl Raising Project conversation. But that's okay, because maybe I can start one up in the Discord after this. All right, let me get this thing started. Let me move this puppy over here. All right, let's put you here. All right, don't mind me, my starlings. I'm gonna get it right. I just gotta get everything in the right spot. All right. There we go. That looks right. I forgot to load that. That's a no. All right. I knew this was going to be a scuffed stream. Hold on, my starlings. I will get it right. I promise. You can tell I just woke up, can't you, my starlings? Not only is my voice just a little bit huskier, but the thing is that I'm a little bit more disorganized. Thank you for sticking with me, my starlings. All right, there we go. That's the way it's supposed to look. I'm pretty dang sure. And I just booped myself so I'm sitting correctly. And now here we go. Remember, get your copy of Magical Girl Raising Project. Here we go. Oh, first, get off my road. I'm trying to listen to the thing. Let me just put up my timer. All right, grab the timer so I can push play at the same time. It's got to be seamless, my starlings. All right, and we're on. Yes. Yep, that looks about right. Oh my God, the humanity. I love how it just starts out, it grips you right away. Oh, those poor girls. Oh my God. Oh, that always did get me. I mean, unlike other animes, my starlings, it just drops you in. It doesn't give you any explanation. There's no monologuing about a magical world or anything like that. There is just chaos. love that. It's good. No, I'm not skipping the opening. Yay! Oh my god. It's just good. And let's put it this way, it's not going to say this happy for long, so... Oh, wow, just... I forgot about those visuals. The characters are just pretty, my starlings. All the better to be slain, I suppose. Oh my gosh, I love that character. I just, you know what? She's my favorite character. Like, okay, for a time. I cannot explain myself any further. I'm gonna spoil it, my starlings. Ah! My god, it's fire. Makes me feel a special way, this intro. The art is just magnificent. Okay, welcome to a world of dreams and magic. Oh, Fav is so cute. For now. You'll see what I mean later. Yay, Snow White. I wonder if they actually made a video game about this. Yatta! Well, it's kind of how luck is. It's random. Yes, that's why I'm wearing my outfit tonight. Because the witch character is one of my favorite characters as well, my starlings. I always love when they depict, like, actual visuals of actual Japanese landscapes. She knows her stuff. Oh, I wish that magical girls were real. Because she can. It would be cool. Oh, no. So what if she's a romantic? Yeah, Vinny-san, it would be so crazy. Hmm. It's okay to admit that you're playing a game. I played a game for less good reasons. Less better than that. So think it's fun and it's pretty. I mean, hello. Can you imagine it, my starlings? 1 out of 1,000 get to become a magical girl, a real one, in this world. I love how plain the main character's design is as well. It really juxtaposes like her actual life like with what she ends up becoming. Haha, I have a beautiful chai tea here tonight. And fruit hunks. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, adorable. My starlings, what did you guys want to be growing up? Oh, don't you hate that? People age out of your interests and then you're just stuck by yourself. I love him. Mm-hmm. Yay! Ah, Vinny-san, you wanted to be everything. That is interesting. I knew what I wanted to be. Anytime anyone asked me, like, what are you going to be when you grow up or what do you want to be, I said, I just want to be a writer. Literally, I just wanted to become a writer. But I didn't know that you can't become a writer, my starlings. You just are one. As long as you don't stop writing, you're still a writer. As long as you don't stop painting, you're still a painter. As long as you don't stop dreaming, you're still a dreamer. Ooh, what are they having for dinner? Can I come too? Oh, that's the way, isn't it? It's always the way. Hi, Fav. Oh, God. I would freak out. She's been picked out of thousands. Can you imagine it? Don't tap it. Don't do it. You have dinner. Dinner comes first. Then again, priorities. My priorities. I'm hungry. Perpetually munchy. Yep, she is cooked, but wow, look at this transformation. Ah. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. She's so cute. Ah. Although her powers make me a little sad. Yep, she can hear the thoughts of people in trouble, it says here. I mean, that would be great. Oh, ooh, yes, Ripple. Guaranteed to hit when throwing a shuriken. Oh, I've listened to this song several times. Have you, Vinny-san? You was like it a lot. I can grow wings if I want to. No. love to do it too. Mata kono. Mata ashita. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh wow, Vinny-san, what a coincidence! Yeah, it comes from this anime then. Wow, look at her. Yep, she is Snow White from now on. I love her eyes. I love the way her eyes are drawn. Ouch! Oh my god! You don't know your own strength yet, my dear. Yeah, they are enhanced. Understatement of the year. That is so Sailor Moon. "15 magical girls." Ow! Mean kitty. Yeah, I love how it's gamified. Oh, poor lady. Woo! Oh yeah. That bridge is also featured in Bakuman, one of my favorite shonen animes of all time. Oh, their eyes are so pretty. I know I keep gushing about the art, my starlings. I can't help it. Yep, she's getting a ton of candies. Yay! She's gonna meet the other ones. Yeah, I was a little disappointed that they weren't going to meet in person, but this was the second best thing. Yeah, I love Nemorin. But then again, my starlings, I'm all about stars. That character is very interesting. Like the dragon girl, you'll see it. If you know though, you know. Awesome. I wonder what would happen if we had real life scores for things. Can you imagine? Like help somebody who's lost gain a few points. Volunteer at a soup kitchen, gain a few points. A gamifying of society? Question mark. I mean, that'll probably happen later anyways, my starlings, once we reach like a Star Trek kind of like timeline or something. Yay. She's gonna meet up with one. This is big, my Starlings. I loved this moment. So I have to be revisiting it. I haven't watched this in years. Oh, Vinny-san. All your scores would be 0. I don't think so. You're here, aren't you? You're keeping me company. I'd give you a few points. Yep. La Pucella has actually volunteered to train her. Yeah, that's troublesome. She really is an idealist. That's true. Beings like that would be so powerful and so outside of the norm that they wouldn't be ruled by normal human rules, would they? Ah, speaking of which, yay! Top speed! Ah, she's so cute! Nah. Yeah, she is a tsundere type. So cute, Vinny-san. Like I said, the art is delicious. Yeah, she's like the only witch here. Stop preening. Oh. She's so wholesome. La Pucelle, honestly, definitely thinks she's wholesome too. That's right. They know each other. Yep, that's Shota. Shota. The only guy, like, who stayed in love with magical girls. The only guy in his class ended up an actual magic girl. Oh. Oh. Sho-chan. Yeah. People thought I'd forgotten all about anime and video games. But I didn't. I just had to hide it because nobody understood. Vinny-san, it caught me off guard as well, my starling. And I love the twist of it. Oh. That is so wholesome and cute. I love it. I love it that they're a dragon knight. That's very true. Ah! I love it. I love it so much. Oh my gosh. I love it. I'm so glad that I chose this one. Okay, I was thinking about choosing a different one, my starlings, but I'm like, I just have to revisit it again. I have to feel these feelings again, my starlings, and I'm so happy that you're here with me. Ah! I hope you're enjoying the watch along as much as I am. Oh, Vinny-san, you got the heart emoji. It's so cute. Now I'm just enjoying the end music. Yes. Oh, those two are trouble. If you know, you know. You have to understand, my starlings. I'm enjoying the wholesomeness while it lasts because, like I said, this is a tragedy. God, I need some light sticks. Oh my god, she's one of my favorite characters as well. But then again, I even like the villains. It's just really good. Alright, let's see. Yeah, message from Fav. I have an important announcement. You cannot skip the endings of these in particular, my starlings, because there's a little something at the end usually. Yep, Fav has decided to cut back on magical girls. Only 8 to a region. Oh my gosh. Things are about to get real, my starlings. Yes, they are. Anyways, though, let me just gather this up right here. And get this over here. Yike! And this over here. Boop. Wait, did I hit the button? Yes, I hit the button. Okay. Alright, my starlings. Like I said, I was just going to do one episode tonight. I just wanted to keep it short and sweet and hard to beat. And I was just, this was a trial. This was a trial. Because I didn't know if my technology was going to work. And I didn't know if anybody was going to watch this with me. And, you know, I was kind of nervous about it. I'm like, what if nobody wants to watch anime with me? What if they don't like my taste in anime? And, like, what if they don't want to watch cutesy anime girls, like being sad? And I'm like, oh no, what if I should have? And then I'm like, oh no, even worse. What if they're gonna type in the forbidden sentence? You know, you should have picked One Piece. Seriously, my starlings, like if they come out with the One Piece, like the actual like condensed series that like Oda Oda-sama promised us, I would be happy to try it again. I literally cannot abide One Piece. Like the pacing like chokes me. And I'm like, I can't do it, my starlings. I just can't. Oh my gosh. Like, okay, I'm not saying that One Piece is a bad story. I'm not saying the characters are bad characters. They're not. For example, like, okay, I love Buggy the Clown. I wish he would show up more. And I've skipped all over the One Piece series. Like, I'll watch a little of this and a little of that. Like, I'll watch, like, clips if they come on my feed because I do find them really amusing and I really love them. But the thing is, my starlings, like, when it takes I mean, maybe I had a lot more patience, like, back in the day. Oh my gosh. A lot more patience back in the day in my Starlings, but I cannot bring myself. Yeah, exactly. I'm not watching 1,000 episodes, Vinny son. I heckin' feel you right here. Right here, Vinny son. I'm just saying I couldn't agree more. I cannot. Okay, I was very patient in my Dragon Ball Z time period, okay? I've watched a lot of the Dragon Ball Z episodes where they were just like, ha, 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 ba, 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 ha, ha. And that's all they did in the episode, okay? I'm guilty. But, I was like 5 years old and everything. I was watching the Dragon Ball Z series, so I had a lot more time and a lot more patience for next time on Dragon Ball Z. They're staying in the same place again. Come watch it. As I've gotten older, I'm not 5 years old anymore, and my time is more valuable. And okay, this is gonna be a hot take, my Starlings. I don't hecking care. Hot take. I think honestly that like the One Piece live action series is better than the actual like One Piece anime, just because the pacing doesn't feel like it's like literally entangling me and entrapping me, so I can't flap my wings and freaking fly. Just saying, my Starlings, and plus the actors are really, oh my god, they're really good. I was really surprised. I didn't think I was gonna like the live action like One Piece, because I've seen live action like Death Note, for example. Live action Death Note was just I'm like this is what sadness tastes like. Dramatic weeping. But seriously, my Starlings, like, this isn't disappointing me. This is making me feel really, really warm inside. I really love it. As the next season's going to be coming out soon, we'll probably do a watch along for that as well, because I can't not. And besides, my Starlings, like I said, if the watch alongs go well, I'll have lots and lots of people to share everything with. Yay! How exciting is that? My gosh. And I love doing it this way, honestly, because, like, YouTube will not, like, pow pow me, like, that won't get me, like, rah, like in my general direction, if we're just doing watch alongs together and I don't have it up on a screen. So I'm just saying, this is the perfect way that we can all enjoy these experiences together, and it just makes me so excited for the future and the potential of more watch alongs. Yeah, we don't talk about that. We do not, Vinny-san. We do not talk about the live action one. No, the live action Death Note. I mean, that just, it makes me sad, because I am a lover of anime Death Note. Okay, it's one of my favorite like thriller animes like in existence. I loved it. I love all the characters. I love what. Okay, I'm really sad. Like, okay, spoiler alert. Heckin' spoiler alert. I'm really sad that, like, okay, I can't say all that because I'm afraid of spoiling it for everybody. Okay, if you know, the person who dies, like who dies, who's actually one of the main characters, makes me sad, because the thing is, without him, it just didn't work anymore. And there's a lot of like weird symbolism in it and such. I just want to kind of like, I want to dissect it and just analyze it and turn it over and over again in my hands like a Rubik's cube, my Starlings. Because the thing is that, okay, the foot washing scene. Everybody who knows. The thing is that, like, okay, the foot washing scene actually has biblical significance. Here's the reason why. I mean, because it looked really weird and everything to anybody who hadn't like grown up, like, I think on like how do you say, religiosity, because I was raised in a cult, but we don't talk about that. But yes, my Starlings, the thing is that, like, when okay, who kneels down and washes the other guy's feet in the rain, I'm just saying there was a religious significance to it. Let's see, because the disciples, like in the Bible, like their Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, knelt down and washed their feet. And they were objecting. They're like, no, you can't do this. You're higher than me. But he told them to pretty much hush up and wash their feet anyways. And said, if I can't serve you, pretty much like it's a whole thing. But the thing is I was like, oh my goodness. And I'm like, and then I knew it was going to happen next. No spoilers. I knew it was going to happen next, though, because of this scene. And I'm like, it's so clever. It's so well done. And so I was really excited for a live action version of Death Note, but then they went and made me sad and disappointed, my Starlings, because it could have been so much more. They could have expanded on all of that, it could have been great. It could have been great, but they didn't understand any of these scenes. Like, like, okay, every single work in a piece of writing has a rhythm to it, my starlings. I go up by a certain, like, how do you say, mine are like dance steps. When I write, my starlings, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. I usually put like 2 quick events, and then all of a sudden I slow down for like a slice of life, and then speed it up again. So I'm just saying, my starlings, that's the way my rhythm goes. Death Note is like a violin playing. A very gothic violin. I can hear it in the work. I can smell the tea shop where the violin is being played, and I can. Is that pastries? Is that French pastries that I'm smelling? I'm just saying, you know how some people can, like, when they taste food, that they can taste colors? They see colors? I'm just saying, when I am enjoying a piece of art, whether it's a painting on the wall, whether it's a movie, anything like, or a video game even, like, I can hear music, and I close my eyes and I can see locations, my starlings. Like, literally, like, oh my god, Death Note is me going into a cafe, like a really moody cafe with a lot of antiques in it, a very persnickety owner, and this guy is busking, but he's playing a violin, and I can smell candles, and I can smell pastries, and the nice, like, how do you say, tepid smell of, like, Earl tea. You know, like Earl Grey tea. I mean, I can smell, and I can see, and I can hear, and I can feel the crispness of the cool air of the cafe, like on the cold, rainy day, like on my cardigan. I am just saying, just walking in off the rain. That's what Death Note is to me. It means so much to me, my starlings, as a writer. So when they got it wrong, it really just, it was a shot to the heart. You know, I think it was Bon Jovi who said, "Shot to the heart, and you're to blame. Honey, you give love a bad name." That's how I felt about that anime turned live action. But this is what I think of, like, when I close my eyes, my starlings, and I think of the live action One Piece. Oh my goodness. I hear like cannon fire, of course, but the thing is that I'm in a tavern, like on the port, but outside there's a huge, like, pirate battle going, but it happens there like every single week. So the thing is that I am eating like a giant leg of turkey, you know, like, and I'm drinking rum. You know, I'm shooting rum, and the thing is that everybody around me is like, "Oh, look, there they go again." You know, they're doing the cannon fire thing, like, "Oh dear," you know, like, don't mind them. They do this like every other week, you know, like, where's the rum gone? Bring me another pint, please. You know, like, bring me a giant leg of turkey on my plate. You know, I'm just saying, my starlings, it smells of gunpowder and adventure and giant roasted turkey legs. It sounds like a guy playing a piano where some of the keys don't even work because they've been so mashed down. It's an old piano, my starlings. Like, and I can hear seagulls. I can hear the waves rushing in and out. Like the earth breathing. That is a live action One Piece. And to me, my starlings, and I really hope that next time, my starlings, like, if they do like the One Piece and like pace the anime better, I'm hoping to get that same place, transported to that same place via that anime. God, I would love it, my starlings. I would heckin' love it. But anyways, my starlings, that's just a writer in me. I can't taste colors when I eat food, you know? But I can see when I just encounter a really good piece of media, I get transported to a place. Usually, like, okay, it's got food. It's always got food. A One Piece will have a remake, right? Yes, it will. The One Piece is literally going to have the word "the" in front of it to differentiate it from just One Piece. And it's supposed to be better paced, and I'm so here for it, Vinny-san, because I want to enjoy One Piece. I want to. I love the characters, and I love the concept, and I love the voice acting. I just couldn't stand the pacing. It was just too much for me, my starlings. Okay, when I say it's too slow, you know it's too heckin' slow, okay? I'm the most patient being, I know. I am. I totally am. I am patient. I am magnanimous. I am inevitable. I'm a writer with time to burn. But the thing is, my time is valuable. So, like, make it worth watching and don't keep me waiting for every tiny little thing. That's all I ask of my animes. You know what? Video games as well, my starlings. I do not like when video games don't respect my time. Give me frequent save points, or save points that, like I can spend an item to get, if I need to save, I can just save and log off and come back. I mean, unless it's like a major cutscene, but, as long as you don't hold me in limbo too often, my starlings, I'm just saying, oh my gosh, video games that don't respect people's time, just, are a pet peeve of mine. I love video games that have frequent save points. Oh my god. I remember older video games. Older video games of the early 2000s and then the 90s. And the thing is that they would not respect my time, okay? I'm just, where's the save point? Where's the save point? Where's the save point? And here's the worst part. You hear your mother calling down the hall, and you can hear her steps you hear boom, boom, boom. She's told you to turn that thing off 2 times, okay? And you've not turned it off, my starlings, because you're desperately, frantically looking for a save point. Please, she's coming. YUKANO, I told you to turn that thing off. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm looking for a save point, I swear. So I'm just saying, my starlings, I lived that, and I look upon the memories now and I laugh, but I've lost some major, like, gaming progress, hours of my life, because I couldn't find a save point in time. Talk about your troubles. Oh, and I live in Florida as well. Like, gamer problems. I live in Florida, so the thing is that all of my life, because I'm a native, I've been subjected to horrible storms that just knock the power of the internet out. So I lose my stuff, and I lose my place, or if it's an MMO, I'm playing with other people, they're like, YUKANO, where you go, YUKANO? And I'm just like, clinging to my computer, just begging for reprieve, but you're not going to get it until the hurricane's over, and that's going to take like a week or more. My goodness. Yeah, I'm really in the, I'm really in the market, my starlings, to move up north, like upstate somewhere, like way up there where I don't have to deal with hurricanes or too many hurricanes or tornadoes. And no earthquakes or no wildfires. I'm looking for a place like that. But it's got to be within my price range, my starlings. And I'm just saying, okay, I said Vane, good lord. Maine got vetoed just recently because, oh my god, have you seen how heckin' expensive Maine is? I had no god-awful idea how expensive Maine was. It's way too expensive, my starlings. I'm like, why? There's nothing up there but snow. I'm like, what is going on here? Oh my gosh. But yeah. It is crazy, Vinny-san. It is crazy. We've got like over 50 tornadoes, I believe, a year in Florida. It's just too much. We have about, usually, okay, we got a lot of storms and thunderstorms and lightning storms here. We usually get 1 or 2 major hurricanes a year, though, and then it wipes out, like, all of South Florida. I live, like, above South Florida, so, like, okay, because I'm not going to tell you exactly where my starlings. I don't want anybody hunting me down. But let's just say that I'm in a spot that I've gotten lucky. I'm not always, but I have gotten lucky enough to stay out of strike zone sometimes. Oh, thank God, because the last storm that ripped through here last year was just horrific. I feel so bad for South Florida, the South Floridians. It really just, and all the wildlife there as well. It was not a good time, my starlings. But still, I'm wondering when my luck is going to run out and, like, Mijio Hurricane, like, Deluxe is going to come and wreck my shite. So I'm just trying to tiptoe out of here before that happens, you know? I mean, I've been lucky, but, you know, I don't have a magic rabbit's foot, unlike Snow White, you know? Rather not test my luck. Fortunately, it's very good here without hurricanes or earthquakes. You're so lucky, Vinny's son. Oh my gosh. Way too many hurricanes, way too many tornadoes. I got lucky tornado-wise as well. And we do not have earthquakes in Florida, but they said something weird, geologically speaking, is happening. Like, okay, we have oceans, like, all around us, my starlings. We are a peninsula. Well, they said that the bottom dropped out of some parts of the ocean, and I'm like, who pulled the lever? Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever! I'm just saying, who pulled the lever that caused the ocean floor to drop in some spots and become like a hole? That's not good. I'm just wondering if I'm living on like borrowed time here, and the whole thing's just gonna fall into the frickin' ocean. I'm gonna have to dog paddle my way like to the mainland. I don't want to. I'm too lazy for that. And I'm not a strong swimmer, my starlings. People think that everybody from Florida swims like a bloody fish. I'm a good floater, but like I'm not a very like strong swimmer. I think it's because I'm lazy. Seriously, like I'll just be floating there like a log, just dun da 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 da, and everybody's just watching me go by, and they're like, "Could you spare the effort, you Chan?" I'm like, "Let me relax. I'm doing my otter thing. I'm just vibing. Have you seen any seafood? Maybe I could crack it on my chest and eat it like an otter. I'm hungry." And they're like, "You're so lazy." Can't help it. I'm on Florida time. But yes, my starlings. Oh my gosh. I just like floating. But when it comes to swimming, I actually have to get motivated. So I turn around on my belly and I'm like, and they're like, "It's taking you forever to get back to shore. Are you okay?" I'm like, just grab an ankle. Just grab an ankle. They grab an ankle, just pull me along. I'm like, "Thank you." I'm just saying, I'm going to wait there until a lifeboat or a ski boat comes, or a shark, whichever one I can grab first. Can you imagine a shark come for me, all of a sudden just roll on its back, grab its fin, and ride all the way to the shore, and it's trying to get me off? Oh my gosh, that would so be me. "Oh, Vinny-san, you don't know how to swim. Oh my goodness. I hope you have water wingies. Oh my gosh, you better stay safe, my starling." Oh my goodness, not knowing how to swim. But then again, I've been in water since I was like, before I was 1 year old, my starlings. That's how I know how to swim, is because they had me in the pool, like, okay, in diapers, which is really gross in retrospect. But literally, like, they were holding me, like, and, like, moving me around, like, so that I would, like, develop muscles, like, so that swimming would be second nature. By the time I was, like, 4 years old, you could drop me in a body of water and I'd take off like a fish. See, I became a lazier fish is the problem. I was a really speedy little, like, brim fish, like, when I was a kid, but now I'm just, like... I'm like a whale. I'm just like dun 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 dun. I can't help myself. It's peninsula time. Like I said, it has an effect on all the people who grew up here. We take things a little slower, one day at a time. Here I live. There's no beach, so I'm safe. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness, Vinny-san. I'm just saying, I wanted you to be safe, my starling. My first time seeing the sea was when I was 17, so you get the idea. Wow! I've lived near the ocean my entire life. It's a culture shock not to be near the ocean. That's crazy. Do you happen to be around mountains? Like, I would imagine you'd be, like, near a bunch of mountains. Like maybe instead of, like, going to see the ocean regularly, you know, you climb mountains? Wait, sail down mountains. No, you better not do that. Skiing. Yeah, yes. That sounds like something people would do. Oh, Finny-san, you see? Have I ever skied in my entire life. In fact, I've only seen snow twice in my entire life. So the thing is that it's a trade-off. Like, I'm accustomed to the ocean. And it's like pulls, ebbs and pulls and tides. But you're accustomed to the snow. I don't know how to survive in snow, honestly. Like, you don't know how to swim. I don't know how to survive in snow. Oh my gosh. Okay. New York State. I went to New York City for my senior trip, and I had never seen, like, okay, hold on, wait a minute, okay, something happened first. It's a very vague memory, though. Hold on, let me have a sip of tea. Tasty. Very zesty. The thing is, my starlings, first I went to a place called Pigeon Forge. It was a family vacation. Well, it's supposed to be a family vacation, but my dad's buddy ended up inviting himself along, and he kind of called the shots, so we didn't go, like, rent a little cabin, like, out in the middle of nowhere like me and Mom wanted to. We went to a tourist trap called Pigeon Forge, and there was snow. Well, okay, they said there was going to be snow, and I was super excited because it was going to be my first time seeing snow, my starlings, but that's not what happened. We go all the way up the mountain. Wee, wee, wee. I was so car sick. Oh my god, it took everything I had not to gag up in that rented vehicle vehicle. And I'm like, no, I can't throw up in here. Think of the upholstery. That's $100 deposit. Don't throw up, Yu-chan. So we go, near, near, near. This was like I was 14. So we go up the mountain and they let us in. But the problem is everybody got there first. We shouldn't have eaten the continental breakfast. Everybody was there first. So all of the snow that I was promised had turned into sludge because everybody had already tromped all the way through it and turned it into mud. Okay, it wasn't snow, it was mud. But if I looked up far enough, way up there on the mountain, I could see snow. But it was behind a barrier. They had like a little rope and they had a little sign that said, do not go beyond this point, avalanche. And I thought to myself, well, the mountain won't miss one lick because I could see the snow and it was within reach. I wanted it so heckin' bad. I drove 2 hours up this mountain of sickness just to get here. I just wanted to see the snow. So I crawled underneath and like I'm like this, like trying to reach the snow. All of a sudden they grabbed me by my ankles and they're like, Yu-chan, you're not supposed to be doing that. And so I grabbed the hunk in there and pulled me out. I'm like, no. All the way out, and I took the snow and I started smacking them in the head with it, the people who pulled me out, because it was my snow. Oh my gosh. So that was my first snow experience. It did not go so well, honestly, because like I said, it wasn't snow, it was muddy, dirty sludge by the time I got to it. But then New York State happened. I thought I was in for more snow. I really was. I thought I was in for something good, my starlings. But, okay, something pretty happened, but it wasn't what I was hoping for. Leave it to the Floridians going for their senior trip in New York City, and it being one of the warmest summers they had seen in like 50 years. Okay, we get there, and then they said there's going to be snow. No, there's no snow. But if I look up, and I go still, I can see snow flurries in the air. It was so beautiful. I'd never seen anything like it. I'd never seen snow flurries before. And I'm just standing there in the middle of the sidewalk, people passing me by on either side. And I'm just in my own world, just watching the snow flurries drift down. And then I got in trouble because I was holding up the rest of the class. They're like, Yu-chan. They're like, come on. They grabbed me by the collar and pulled me away. I'm like, no, I was having a moment. Let me have my moment. I want my snow. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Oh, I missed the stuff. Here I am yakking. Hold on, my starlings. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm not that far off. I mean, there's no snow here. It's warmer than anything. Wow. So you live in like a hilly, mountainous area but it has no snow. That's amazing. Let's see. I mean, there's no snow here. It's warmer than everything, but I've climbed a few times with friends. Ooh, you've climbed it, though. I would love to climb a mountain, but I think I'd fall right back down, so they won't let me. Never seen snow either. Oh, my gosh. I would like to see more snow, honestly. Besides, I think it'd be good for my condition. I don't do well in the heat, my starlings. I need cold to make my body feel okay. Oh, there are only 3 places where it snows here, and it is very rare. So you live in a hotter climate, like me. You live in a hot climate like me. Mine is more humid, though. I live in a greenhouse. I did say to my friend, okay, the thing is that they came down to visit Florida from like way up north. And the thing is that I told them, I warned them. I said, now listen, like when you step outside your hotel room, it's gonna feel like coming out of an oven. I said you're not gonna like it at first, and I said, but it's really good for your skin supposedly, according to all the old folks around here in Florida land. Really good for their skin. Oh my gosh, their first time being in a humid climate, and they're like, it is like an oven. How do you breathe? And I said, skill. No. My starlings, there's a reason why. Okay, people who train in Florida, okay, let's take football season, for example. People who play football here and like compete like an actual like professional football, and then they go up north and they do really well. It's because breathing humid air in is really, really difficult for the lungs. Your lungs actually have to get really strong in order to breathe humid air because you're breathing in water molecules. Literally, like that's why a lot of people here get like the allergies and the phlegm and all of that. It's because they're breathing in the ocean. Every time they breathe, they're breathing in like air droplets. And so it makes the lungs work really, really hard. So people who train down here in Florida usually do like well when they go to cooler climates to compete against other football teams, my starlings, because they are doing drills in like 90 to 100-degree heat and breathing in water essentially. Good Lord. It feels like we need a set of gills to live here. So I'm just saying though, my starlings, I am so tired of being in the humidity. I just want to be somewhere where the air is just a little bit crisper and a little less water with my air. Thank you. And I want it to be cool, my starlings. I'm tired of because 90 to 100-degree heat is not good for my nerve condition. And so I was recommended, okay, this was a funny conversation. I'm having it with a very German doctor. And he's got a very cool accent. And he's very matter of fact. But, he's in luck because so am I. So we're sitting there in his office, and I said, so what you're saying is, I said, I shouldn't be in the direct heat or the direct sun. He's like, yes, that's what I'm saying. And I said, doctor, you do realize that Florida is right outside, right? That's all we have outside is heat and humidity and all the stuff you told me to stay away from and the big giant glowing orb in the sky that's frying me like a fish in a frying pan. And he's like, oh yes, that's absolutely correct. He's like, that's a problem, yeah. And I said, well, what would you recommend? He thinks about it. He paces his office floor. He's really, really digging in. And then he looks right at me and he goes, relocation, Yu-chan. Relocation. And he's like, you need to pick up and you need to go. And he's like, there's no way. He's like, for you to stay in ripe conditions here. He's like, you're rotting. I'm like, oh, thanks a lot, doctor. Hashtag not rotting. Hashtag what a way with words. I guess German, put into English, some words get kind of bumpy. more like just my nerves don't like it. So I really like to go play in the snow, my starlings. I want a whole yard that's just mine. Okay, my yard, okay? And I want it to have snow in it. And then I'm going to go and I'm gonna strip down and put on a bathing suit and jump into a snow bunker, okay? I'm gonna jump into a whole hill of snow and you'll see steam coming up from years of just baking in the sun. I'll be like, oh. Then they're gonna have to pull me out by my ankles just like they did that one time. If I could, I would definitely move to a colder part of the country. You and me both, Vinny-san. But my whole family lives here, so I'm attached. Yeah, you know what? My family's actually ready to move with me, which is really actually super touching. The thing is, my mom, she's like, I just want you to feel okay. She's like, I know you're in pain. And I'm just like, oh, Mom. And as for Dad, he actually looked at me point blank and said, it's too dang hot around here. Even I'm ready to go. He's a native Floridian for many generations. When he's ready to go, it's too hot. Okay, he's a hot tamale. He's been here for let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I can confirm at least 4 generations he's been a native Floridian. His genetics have had enough of the heat, and that's pretty dang bad. Although, in the winter, he does turn into a little bit of a big baby. Okay, we switched places, my starlings. Okay, when I was a kid, I was constantly grabbing cardigans and throwing on any clothes I could. I'm like, it's too heckin' cold. I'm like, it's 50 degrees. I'm a native Floridian. What are you doing up in here? I'm cold, Dad. Turn it up. He's like, don't you dare touch that thermostat. I'm like, ugh. So now it switched itself. Now he's cold in the winter and I'm hot. And so I'm like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what the heck happened. Why? He's grabbing blankets, he's throwing on socks. And I told him, because he likes wearing really light pajamas around the house, I said, if you'd actually wear the flannel me and Mom got you for the last few Christmases, I said, you wouldn't be cold. I know you're not used to being restricted by fabric, but you must do it. I said, if you want to be warm, because you ain't touching that thermostat. The tables have turned. The tides have rolled in my favor. Retribution. I digress, to my starlings. I'm just anxious to move, like I said, up north somewhere. Oh, Maine is too expensive. New Hampshire's too expensive. Vermont's too expensive. Michigan is they're dealing with their own thing right now because they put it, okay. a state like right below them, a little bit to the left, put in a power like thing, like an AI like farm, so to speak. It's sucking up a lot of their water on that side, and it's causing electricity costs for the for the natives of Michigan to raise like exponentially. And like, what the heck is going on? They're using the power, not you guys. Like, it doesn't matter. And so that's a whole thing I don't want to deal with. So I thought to myself, well, dang. And I'm like, now the place I have been looking at, honestly, is either Pennsylvania or New York State. Pennsylvania, though, they got their water tested, and 50% of wells there, like, actually have pesticide in them, like 50% pesticide. I said, no, no, thank you. So I'm really considering, like, maybe New York State. Now, the land taxes are high, my starlings. Don't get me wrong. The land taxes are just a little bit heckin' expensive, but we have the Homestead Act, which would bring them down exponentially. And like I said before, my starlings, wherever I go, I just want to grow food. Like, I really want to. My doctor has said it would be good for my, how do you say? Like, I need to exercise, but I don't like doing needless exercising, my starlings. Okay, for example, they're like, well, why don't you do a sit-up? I'm like, why don't you do a sit-up? You can't tell me what to do. And they're like, you seem to have some kind of, something against exercising, some kind of aggression. I said, I do. But my starlings, if I'm actually doing something, I like exercising, but something has to get done in the meantime. I don't like needless exercise for exercise's sake. It just gets me depressed and aggressive. But if I'm growing food, like if I'm growing tomatoes and carrots, you know, and all kinds of stuff like that, begone, bots. We don't actually do that here, Goldman. Nah, blade them, be son. What was I saying? Yes, if I'm growing carrots or potatoes or tomatoes or stuff I like to eat, is it really all exercise? Shh, don't tell my body. My body doesn't need to know. That's between us. I mean, I'm getting exercise, but I'm also getting vegetables in return and possibly berries. Let's see, what else? Oh, walking. My doctor's like, you gotta walk more, Yu-chan. It's so good for you. And I'm like, but I don't want to get on a treadmill. I hate treadmills. And they're like, well, why don't you walk out in nature? I said, it's too hot to walk down here in nature. But my starlings, here's the deal. If I'm up north and the weather is nice and cool, like a nice 70 degrees or cooler, oh my gosh, and I've got a picnic basket, yay! It's not really exercise. We're just going on an adventure. And we're basking in nature, and we're going to sit and enjoy a nice pepperoni sandwich. Yummy. It's not exercise. Okay, it's not exercise if I'm walking around the mall, for example, because I'm shopping. I may not buy anything, probably not, because I'm really cheap. I'm not buying that high-priced whatever it is. Like, unless it really, like, it would really have to go like, pa-pow, like, ba-bamba. Like, I'm talking about really, I really have to capture my imagination, whatever it is, and it would have to be something I'd never seen before, or saw something like it, like, when I was a kid and always wanted one. I'm very specific about what I buy. It's got a lot of criteria to it, my starlings. I'm just saying, like, I'm a bit of a spendthrift, you know, I'm smart with my money. But the thing is, though, is that if I'm walking around the mall shopping, is it really exercise? I won't tell my body if you don't. So I'm just saying, there are ways for me to get my exercise in without, you know, depressing myself. Just saying, my starlings. If I'm picnicking, it's not exercise. If I'm mall shopping, it's not exercise. If, like, I have to walk, like a mile to get to a Starbucks, it's not exercise. There's a coffee at the end of that. Well, in my case, there's a tea. There's a venti chai tea frappuccino with soy milk and no whip and extra cinnamon on top. That's what's waiting for me at the end. I'm like, This little girl would probably say, Mommy, why is that lady crawling along the sidewalk? Why is she sweating like... Why is she sweating like that? You know, like well, sweetie, when adults need their caffeine, their caffeine, they're willing to crawl to get it. You'll understand when you're older. I finally crawl into the Starbucks, and I'm like, Oh, I'm at the promised land. Please get me a Vente stat. See, it was an exercise. Because there's tea at the end of it. Tasty, yummy, chai tea. Yum. God, I wish it wasn't gluten intolerant because I'd probably order cake pop too. Well, those birthday ones with all the pink and the sprinkles, you know, that looks like a magic girl treat. I mean, it just looks so good. Sometimes I actually buy like a cake pop like for the person with me. I'm like, here, eat it for me. Like literally, and I'm watching them eat it. I know it's weird. But the thing is, and I can smell it when they bite into it. Smelling is the closest I can get to like the stuff that I want. You know, like, because I can't eat it, but I can look at you eating it and I can smell it. My starlings, my sense of taste and smell is, I'm actually called a super taster. Like literally my ovary, like olfactory senses are actually really strong. So the thing is that as soon as you bite into a cake pop, I give it's like I'm tasting it too. Although my mother told me to stop sniffing her pizza. Okay, they brought it from this Italian food place. It's all authentic Italian food, and it's only like 5 miles away from our house. Like they could pick it up on the way home. They carry it into the house, and I can't eat it because I'm allergic to it. But the thing is I'm like over their shoulder. I'm like, they're like, quit sniffing off the taste on the pizza, YUKANO. They're like, you're absorbing all of the flavors. I'm like, stick my whole face to the pizza box. Can't help it. That's the close. Hey, let me have my guilty pleasures. That's as close as I can get to the pizza. I haven't eaten real pizza in years, my starlings. Oh my god. Oh my god. The person who makes me actual real pizza, will actually win my heart. I'm just saying, my starlings. The way to my heart is indeed through my belly. It's through my stomach. I know that's usually the case for guys, but you have to understand when you're allergic to everything, like if someone actually makes you something, like, and it takes a lot more time and like more expensive ingredients to make something that I can eat, and they made it like out of the goodness of their heart because they wanted me to eat, because they don't want me to die, because they want me not to starve to death. That just does something to my heart. Not a fan of pizza. Oh, Vinny-san, not a fan of pizza. I don't know how I live without it. I really don't. I was raised on pizza. I love the cheese. You bite into it and you pull away, just cheese follows after you. Ooh, with little mushrooms on top and pepperonis, the grease, mixing in with the mushrooms, which is like the only healthy thing on the pizza I like to order. Oh my god, it was so good. Oh my gosh. Oh, breadsticks. Okay, the Pizza Hut breadsticks, they get the marinara sauce. It has so much, tomato acid in it. It, burns, the top of your mouth and the back of your tongue. I didn't care. It was so dang good. Oh, my gosh. And it would put, little sprinkles on there. I had no idea what the little sprinkles were. I think they were a form of cheese. Probably fake cheese that isn't cheese, okay? I didn't say the way I was eating was healthy, okay? I was a kid. And I was part of, the Domino's, not the Domino's, the Pizza Hut Club. And you could get a child-sized pizza, it was cut into 4 pieces, but you might as well just put the whole thing in your mouth. But the thing is that I loved it, and I'd order Sprite, and I'd order breadsticks with the marinara sauce, and stuff myself and roll out of there. Oh my gosh. Vinny-san, what is something that you'd like to eat when you were a kid? Something that you were it's a nostalgia food for you. You remember it, and you get warm, fuzzy feelings, and you're like, wow. That probably wasn't very good for me, but I loved it. Oh, Mario-san! Hi, Mario-san! Konnichiwa! Let's see, wait, what's the word for good evening? Hold on. No. Oyasumi nasai is good night. Let's see. What was it? I used to know that one. Onamoina? No. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Because I can't stand it. Japanese word for good evening. I used to know this one. Oh, of course. I was right at the tip of my tongue, too. Konbanwa, Mario-san. Welcome. We're just closing up tonight. We're doing some Let's Chatting. We just watched the first episode of Magical Girl Raising Project, and it was magical. Oh my gosh, oh my god, it got me in my feels again. I loved it. It's okay, it's an underrated classic, this. It's underrated. Nobody hardly knows about it, and it always drives me crazy because I watched it when I was much, much younger. But the thing is, it's just so dang good. Oh my gosh, and it will get real. Shite will get real. But for now, we're like on the happy stage of this anime because think of Madoka Magica, but different. Anybody who knows. Oh, Finny-san, you said, I don't know. I still eat most of the things I ate when I was little. Most of them are sweets from here. Mmm, yummy. Oh my gosh, what did I used to eat? Okay, here's the story. Now, okay, there's a few things you have to know about my childhood. Oh, is that the one where they fight each other? Yes, Mario-san, you know what do. You know what I'm talking about. Yes, you know it then. Yes, this is the one where they actually, spoiler alert, they do fight each other. But I'm not going to say anything more than that because I don't want to spoil too much more. But yes, it's wonderful and I love it to death. Oh my gosh, those sweets. You know what that reminds me of? Okay, for all of those who haven't heard this story. Okay, I grew up in a farming community, my starlings. And the thing is, everything took much longer to get out to us. I'm talking about technology, okay, we're miles away from big cities. Miles and miles away from big cities. We didn't even have a Walmart yet. Everybody else had a heckin' Walmart, and we were like one of the last ones in Florida to get a Walmart that was actually reachable. We were out in horse country, is what you called it. And the thing is, a lot of race horses came from here. And a lot of domesticated food, but mostly livestock came from this area. So the thing is, though, is that lots of racehorses, But yes, so we're out in the middle of horse country. We got internet late. We got we still had a Blockbuster. It was one of the only ones holding on. And the movie galleries went down first, of course. But then again, here they lasted longer. We were some of the last franchisees of the really old stuff, like Blockbusters and movie galleries. Oh my god, how did they even hold on? Everybody else was modernizing by that time period. But then again, we're out in the boonies. And when you're out in the boonies, time moves slower here. Technology gets here slower. So the thing is, though, is that and the culture is different. The culture is completely different. So imagine this. My grandmother lived right next door to us because we both, my grandmother and my family lived on 10 acres of land. We raised cattle, primarily, and we had some horses, but mostly cattle, and we had our own gardens and such. We're more of a self-sustainable farm, just supporting ourselves. Oh, hi, Gorsan! Hi, Gorsh, how are you doing, my starling? I hope you're having a fabulous evening. I was just telling you about my childhood. Let's see. So, imagine this. My grandmama, and all the roads are dirt. The roads are all dirt except for until you reach this one specific spot. And then walking got easier. But the thing is that I could still, close my eyes and trace it in my head. My grandmother would come to get me. She'd walk down the little dirt path because we had a dirt path connecting our houses. We were way far apart, 10 acres apart. And she'd come walking down the dirt path, and then she'd come to collect me. And she'd hold my hand and would walk all the way back down the dirt path, go out, because here's her house. We'd go out here to the dirt road, the main dirt road. We didn't even have to look both ways because, most people, there wasn't a lot of people on this dirt road. They're already at home by this time period, too. So we're walking down the dirt road. We go here past Stella's. Hi, Stella. She had a bunch of peacocks, this old lady. We go around this mobile home park. We walk all the way down here. I'm talking about, if you squint, you can see a bend, to go this way. But yeah, you go all the way this way, go this way, and then that way. It's a long way, though, my starlings. It took, an hour to do this. And finally, then you hit a solid, asphalt street. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then it's a different world. Once you hit this part, you had to walk a long way to get there. We're already 45 minutes in. Oh, so I guess it took longer to do this. But then again, it was a 5-6-year-old child and a very old lady who had to do this. So we both walked really slow. But the thing is, though, so we go to the asphalt and we go all the way into it. But then on either side, there's something you don't see in my neck of the woods. There's all these houses. Okay, we lived in a trailer. My starlings. Everyone I knew, in farming country, lived in trailers. No one lived in an actual house. So we're walking down this asphalt street, and I'm like, wow, it was always something to behold to me. These big yards, really ritzy yards with like really ritzy lawn ornaments, like pink flamingos, you know, and like those like how do you say, stone like benches with like the filigree on them, like a little bit of like gold lacing and all kinds of garden gnomes and everything, and really expensive fancy cars, really big houses. I'm like, wow, I'm like, these people must be rich people. They weren't rich people, my starlings. I was just looking at the middle class, but to me they were rich. So we're going down this street and then suddenly cut off like into like these fields. They're made of sawgrass. So you have to tread carefully because sawgrass will cut you, my starlings, if you're not careful. So we're like combing our way through this really tall sawgrass that no one ever mowed. And then like you come out on the other side and poof, because here's a main highway here. Well, highway. It's like a miniature, the smallest highway you can get, the budget highway. Hardly you see cars like coming here and there, but you know, not really busy. But you right here on the corner, you would have a location called Cita's, and Cita's was a bodega, so it was a Spanish like store. And we'd go inside, and the thing is that like they had like newspapers like taped into the windows. The floor was like made of like a cracked linoleum, and it was stained in different places. But the thing is that like they had like candy in there. That's like where I got to eat candy, my starlings. Like, because the thing is that like grocery store shopping like was constant. Like okay, you pick something up, your mother said put it back. No, 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 no. I was so used to that word no. But grandma always said yes. So after walking for like an hour, 20 minutes, like we're finally there. And like, wow, yay. She's like, here's a few bucks. And she's like, you can buy like one thing. So, and she's like, or anything else you can afford with like the few bucks. So I'm looking at stuff, but in this cooler in the corner, like where this floor is really stained and messed up because this thing leaked. You got to watch out that like they didn't have any like don't fall like signs or whatever. They would have been in Spanish, so I wouldn't be able to read them anyways. But the thing is though, is that you open it up and that fresh like cold air just smacks you right in the face, and it's such a relief because you've been walking in 90 to 100 degree heat for like an hour and 20 to 30 minutes. And so I'm digging in there and looking and such, and they're like, oh, little girl, they're like, are you looking for your Flintstone pops? You know, like Miss Cita was. I'm like, yeah. She's like, I'm like, you got any? And I'm like, Miss Cita, and she's like, yes. She's like, hold on. She's like, I got some new ones. They're in the back. I saved them just for you. She brings out the case. She puts them in there, and I've got my pick. Oh my gosh, orange Flintstone pops, the kind that just stains your entire mouth. Your lips are like orange, your tongue's orange. A doctor would be like, oh my God, she's terribly sick. And they're like, no, doctor, she just ate a Flintstone pop. A push pop. Oh, hi, you-san. How are you doing, my starling? Yeah, we're just at the Let's Chatting portion of Magical Girl Raising Project. We watched the first episode. Oh, feel free to go back and like watch it, like if you want to like watch that part of it, my starling. It was a fun time. It really was. What was I saying? So my whole mouth is like orangey. It's tasting of orange, like chemical orange, really. It's so not good for me. But guess what? It was nostalgic. But I think they discontinued them. I don't think they sell them anymore. I mean, well, heck, who even watched, you know, I didn't even watch the Flintstone cartoons. That was like my grandma's time, and she had it on the oldies channel and everything. I watched 1 or 2 episodes if there's nothing on, but it wasn't my favorite cartoon. I mean, come on. I had Cat Dog and things like that to watch, and I got a time for the Flintstones, but I love the Flintstone push pops. Oh my God. And in a plastic, okay, it's plastic and it's got like a cardboard handler, but the thing is they had these necklaces that were made of all these little candies, and they're on like an elastic string, and you put them around your neck and you eat them throughout the day. That was like a candy I used to have. Oh, pixie sticks. Does anybody here remember pixie sticks? Oh, they're so bad for you. They're just sugar, like colored sugar. Oh, I loved them so much. The blue raspberry is my favorite one. Oh my gosh. Oh, Airheads. Airheads are really good. Fruit by the foot. Ooh, I croaked. I'll drink something. Fruit by the foot is really good as well. Those are my nostalgia foods. I remember them and the taste. Yes, my whole mouth was oranging. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that needs to be a thing. God, I want to put that on a t-shirt just so people would ask questions. And then I wouldn't give them any answers. Oh my gosh. But my whole mouth was oranging. It was so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, those candies. What else did I eat? Oh, a bunch of like Slim Jims. Like their meat, like in these like plastic packages. Oh my gosh. Ooh, you like the purple pixie sticks, Mario-san. Oh, those were good too. Those were the like, okay, I like the blue ones, but I would settle for the red ones, but then the purple ones were like my third one. But ironically, I didn't like the orange ones in that. Why did I like the orange Flintstone Push Pops, but I didn't like the orange pixie sticks? Ah, you know, the world may never know. Oh my gosh. But yeah, just, I would get, blow pops. Blow pops. Lollipops that had like gum and like in the center. And oh, when the ice cream man would come down the road, you know, like I'd be running after them with my dollar and I would get a snow cone. I'm just saying, that was the cheapest thing on the entire menu. Fun dip. I loved Fun Dip. Oh, heck yeah. Ring pops. Ring pops. You put them on your finger, you know, throughout the day. Oh my gosh, you'd be a sticky mess. It would be delicious. But yeah, those are nostalgic foods for me. Oh my god, nostalgic candy. My gosh. Now my dad would say his nostalgic candy would probably be saltwater taffy. But then again, he grew up like in a specific place in Florida where that was actually like common place, saltwater taffy. People are either making it or stores all sold it. Not in my area. We weren't close enough to the ocean for that to be a thing. I remember one that I haven't eaten in a while. Jujubas. Jujubas? I've never heard of that. Let me look that up. God, I wonder if they were like, okay, jujubas? Ooh, yummy. They look good. I'd totally eat that. I'd eat the heck out of that. Does anybody remember, Yogo Bits? I actually don't. No, I don't actually remember that. I wonder what they're flavored as. You'll have to let me know, my starling. Now I'm curious. Were they more like a gummy or were they more like hard candy? Oh my goodness. Hello there, my starling. Hi. How are you doing? Let's see. CKRS Rules. Rules-san. How are you doing, Rules-san? If you're alright with me calling you that. I can also call you CK-san if you like. But anyways, how are you doing? We're talking about food. Nostalgic food from our childhoods. Oh my gosh, I hope I'm not dating myself. Nah. I think that everybody like has eaten things like that, like all throughout the ages, like fruit roll-ups, fruit by the foot. Oh, Chris-san. All right, I will call you Chris. Yes, Chris-san. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we just got done watching Magical Girl Racing Project, the first episode. I think it went really well. The technology worked, like my little timer thing worked, stayed on point, I think, the entire time, and it was just a fun time. I love this anime. The art is just candy to me. Oh my gosh. And I'm enjoying the fluffiness for now because it won't stay fluffy for long. You know, I'm enjoying the honeymoon period while it lasts. I remember my parents used to tell me if I ate Pop Rocks. Oh, I loved Pop Rocks. I forgot about those. Without chewing them, they would explode in my stomach. They told me that too. My parents told me that too. I didn't listen to them though. I'd swallow them whole. It was awful. And then it would bubble. Like, I'd be like, oh, it hurts so good. It hurts so good. Oh my gosh. Seriously, indigestion city, but I loved them anyways. Ah, my God. Oh, you know what I used to eat? I used to go to St. Augustine. Oh my gosh. It is one of our oldest cities, actually. I mean, it is very, very old. St. Augustine, I think that was like one of the first actual founded cities, like in the United States, period. But the thing is, we go there. I mean, it even has a castle. Well, it's more like a fortress, really. Castel di San Marcos. Yeah, so I'm just saying. The castle of Marcos. But yeah, I'm just saying my stories. It's really, really old. But they have like really old candy shops there. And I used to go there and get these, okay, they're gummies like inside. But on the outside, they're like a cherry flavoring. But it'll rip like the taste buds like right off your tongue. I mean, it's really sour. It's a cherry sour. Oh my God, my mouth is salivating just thinking about it. It remembers. But inside, if you suck it and suck it and suck it and suck it, then it just becomes a nice sweet jelly jam inside. It's really good. Oh. And there's these other ones. They're like jam inside, like really chewy inside, but they've got like little tiny balls all stuck to the outside to mimic berries. Super good. Super yummy. Oh, nani ga? Oh, I'm sorry, Falcon-san. We don't do that here. Gomenne. Oh well. Let's see. Hello, react to J Daddy. The best of horror react J Daddy. The School of Some. Oh, I thought that you were a, how do you say, an advertiser. Okay, you're not technically an advertiser. Like, not when the flavor I'm used to that go, like, you can buy views, you can buy subscribers, and I'm like, begone thought, I earn what I get. I earn their love. Yes, my starlings. I'm after your hearts. Is it working? At least I'm honest. I digress, though. My starlings, I'm just saying. Oh, yay, the new Streamlabs is working. Oh my gosh, I worked on that for like 20 minutes yesterday. It's actually doing its thing now. Oh, wow, I might as well advertise. Everyone else is advertising. Okay, my starlings. If you go to... Yeah... Oh, wait. J Daddy vid is pretty funny. Is it? Makes me want to look it up. Oh, wait. I'm getting sidetracked. Okay, right there, my starlings. That Streamlabs notification. It says, check out YUKANO's light novel, Chibi Night. First 9 chapters are free. Not clickbait. Hashtag the first 9 chapters are indeed free. So if you'd like to check out my work, you can click that link. It'll take you right to the actual, collection on Patreon. And you can see what we've got. Like I said, I'm working on chapter 11 now. I'm finally out of writer block hell. Oh, thank God. You can save 15% off on card insurance. You might as well use San. Oh my God. At least it's not like last stream. Last stream, I got like 3 people saying, you can buy more people to be on your channel. And I'm just like, be gone. I'm trying to concentrate here. Oh my gosh, it was a Dead by Daylight stream too, so I was working my heart out here, but I'm like, stop it! Leave me alone! I'm trying to run for my life. Do you have no manners? Ah! Oh my gosh. But yeah, my starlings. Yeah, this was a very successful Sunday. I hope you hope you can see okay. How do you like the background? That's like a thing. I'm like, the background's not too loud, is it? I hope that it would be just enough how do you say, interest about it, kind of soothing to look at, like the colors and everything. A little bit gold up at the top, for intrigue. Let's see. I like the setup though, and I like being on a leather bouncy couch. Bah, bah, bah. I've seen a lot of anime, and unfortunately I've forgotten the names of a lot of series that I liked. Oh, well, we might encounter them again, Mario-san, because I intend to watch a lot of anime. This has been a wonderful stream. I think that people loved it. Oh, Chris-san, you said very classy. Oh, Vinny-san, you said I like it. Wait, Chris-san, I don't know what to... Oh, floral. Why are they censoring you? I don't understand. Floral's not a bad word. I don't even understand why they're censoring you, Chris-san. It's not censored over here. Why is it censoring you here? I have no idea. I did not put that on the watch list just to tell everybody. That's not my doing. That's Streamlabs being Streamlabs. They're so picky. I know, Chris-san. Oh my gosh. Would they censor me if I said it? Hold on. I've been censored on my own stream! What the heck is this? Oh my God. Hold on. I misspelled it. Can I do that? Okay. Dang. It is baloney. I have no idea. Okay, is it slang for something? Did somebody make floral slang for something? You know what? Don't tell me. I don't want to know. But then again, if I don't know, will I get myself in trouble later? God only knows. I digress on my starlings. That's funny as hell. Oh, and I got censored in my own stream. Someone should clip that. Hashtag Yuchan gets censored in the news. Oh my god. What was I saying though? I totally lost track of what I was saying. Oh yeah. What I was saying before I censored myself apparently. I'm glad you guys like the decor. You know, I just wanted something a little bit, how do you say, a little bit classy. I guess I accomplished that. But anyways though, my starlings, this has been a successful stream, I think, and I am going to chop it up, like, sans, like, me yakking, you know, my gums off. Like, I'm going to, like, clip it up and, like, put it onto YouTube, like, as just, like, the watch segment and everything. And if you didn't come in time to actually watch it, like, feel free to, like, catch it either here or on YouTube, because you can do that. And, it'll be like you never even missed anything, because we are going to be doing Magical Girl Raising Project Episode 2. I'm hoping next Sunday, my starlings. It's going to be super exciting. Although Wednesday, we're probably going to be doing a Patreon stream. Zenless Zone 0. We'll be continuing it on there because it is, after all, a Patreon exclusive for now. So we got lots of stuff coming up. Oh, and for everybody who's been asking about, let's see. Oh, yeah. That's right. That's what was being asked about. Everybody's been asking about, like, this project that I'm going to be doing called the Wesker Files. That's still going. I'm just having a little bit of trouble, like, getting my, how do you say, my, okay, I rigged a model, my starlings. Like, I got a model rigged. We're having a few art problems, a few art hiccups, but I'm hoping to get this ready soon for you. But then again, once I get it, I actually have to learn how to animate. That's going to take a little bit of time, my starlings. So for everybody who's been asking about that, it's coming, okay? But I gotta heckin' learn to animate first. I'll appreciate your patience. All right, let me just drop this really quick. I'm loving it. Let me grab that, because that's importante. All right. My starlings, oh God, my voice is cracking. Do you hear that? It's awful. My starlings, those are my links. Twitch people, that's my YouTube. YouTube people, that's my Twitch. Feel free to check it out. Different stuff is on different channels. Also, if you could watch some of my old stuff and help my watch hours on YouTube, I'd be eternally grateful. Hashtag low-key begging. Okay, there's my Patreon. I put all kinds of stuff on it, my starlings. Like, stuff comes out earlier there. I do, like, an exclusive, like, stream right now. Like I said, we're featuring Zenless Zone 0. It's exclusive on Patreon. Be sure to catch that. And, by the way, Chibi Night Chapter 10 is out. And, like I said, Chibi Night all the way up to Chapter 10, like, up to Chapter 9 is free. Chapter 10 is out, and I am working on Chapter 11. So if anybody wants to read a light novel about a plucky, like, knight protagonist who is, like, she's only 4'8", my starlings, when the story starts out, okay? And she's got to actually overcome a lot. She's a little girl in a big world, okay? And everyone's bigger and stronger than her. But she's got to work her way up, my starlings. It's a true power, like, fantasy. Okay, but she doesn't aura farm. She cannot aura farm. That's everybody else's job. She does a lot of comic relief, but the thing is, she does have her serious moments where you're just rooting for her. You just want to see her succeed. You're like, and don't hurt the muffin, please. She's just a baby. I'm just saying, like, writing some of these lines, I'm just like, no, Chibi, no. And then I'm like, wait, I'm the writer. I'm the one doing this to her. And then I feel super bad. But, you know, I have to give her trials and tribulations so that she can overcome them. So anybody who likes light novels, like, about, like, with simple power systems, easy to understand, but, like, it's got a big heart, you know, and it makes you just want to root for the underdog, I've got that on there. Also, I have people who are in my superstar tier can vote for things. Like, oh, let me pull it up really quick. I'll show you the new outfit I have that was voted on. I'm just saying, I believe in democracy, my starlings. It's between this and another outfit. Let me get my little old prop. I made it myself. Uh-huh. There we go. This outfit was actually voted on, my starlings. Uh-huh. Let me just give you the full view. standing on my couch. This outfit was voted on. It's between this or a floral, floral, I'm using that word, Streamlabs. Between this or a floral flower night. Yeah, well, floral and flower are the same things, but you know what I mean, my starlings. This is called Cyber Bunny YUKANO, and it was voted on by my superstar tier. So they get to make decisions about what I'm wearing, or different games that I'm playing, or different games that I purchase. I do submit a lot of, things that are voted on my Patreon. So if you want a bigger chunk of, authority in my stream life, be sure to become a Patreon superstar. But yes, my starlings, I'm just saying, we do a lot of stuff like that on there. I'm also working on some exclusives as well. And like I said, Patreon members get everything first. For anybody else, they get to see all of the stuff. When I'm actually starting to make my Wesker files, they're going to get to see a lot of like the processes of it. So a lot of behind the scenes stuff, like my struggles that I'm facing learning how to animate. So I'm just saying, if you ever wanted to see me humanized, that'd be your time. I love the candy like nail polish. I'm just saying, my starlings. Oh, I'm getting distracted. Okay, there's my Twitch. There's my TikTok. Some stuff does make it onto TikTok. That it takes a while to make it onto YouTube and vice versa. And that's my Discord. We have a very wonderful community on there. A lot of wonderful, interesting people on there. We have different categories. Let's see. For example, we have a pet corner, post your pets. We have what you watching. In other words, do you want to share something you're watching with everybody else? Like a link to something, put it there. What you listening to, got some music you want to share with everybody and see if they've seen it? See it if they've heard it, put it on there. What you got, just any random thing. Meme Town, post your memes here. You can actually make suggestions on what you want me to react to. Or there's a suggestion box as well. Outfit suggestion box as well, and a rant channel. Now that one's only 18 plus, but the thing is, you can go on there and just scream into the void. It's awesome. Sometimes people do sympathize. We got fan art 18 plus. Yeah, it is marked 18 plus too. We got Artist Cove though, and that's for everything else. We got the main chat. We've got, up at the top, of course we have the rules and the U news and the links, but we also have an entire library of my outfits. They are posted on there, their name and everything, a little history about them, if they're going to be replaced, or if they're on the chopping block. It's all on there, my starlings. You can see all my outfits. And like I said, my quest is to get 100 of them. I want to be the VTuber with 100 outfits. I'll even buy extra hard drive space just to have 100 outfits and put it on a wheel, and we'll just spin the wheel and get new outfits. Yeah. So that's exciting. Oh, and right below that, we have a new category called Game Library. My starlings, I put all the games that I have that I would be willing to play on stream on there. So if you want to see what I've got, you can check it out. All right, but I think that's about everything for today. Oh, Mario-san, you said I was gonna say it has a very very cyberpunk look to it. Perfect. We got what I was going for. Me and my designer. Plus, I must admit, with a collar like this, I've surely entered my JoJo's Bizarre Adventure as well. Future edition. If the anime had kept going into the future, come on, look at that collar. Jotaro would be so jealous. Jotaro year 3000, okay? My goodness, though. But yeah, this is so cyberpunk. I described it like this, my starlings. Imagine you see an electric bunny and a cyber bunny running and parkouring over the rooftops of Electric Town, Tokyo, in year 3000. Oh my gosh! So yeah, just imagine it. Just imagine the ears lighting up and just pew. You just see a bunny silhouette, a humanoid bunny silhouette. And plus, I have a thing for headphones, my starlings. I love headphones. I think it's just become a signature part of some of my favorite outfits, like this one. Let's see. Where are those headphones? Oh, this is one of my favorite outfits. Yes, it's got clipping problems, with the sleeves sometimes. I know. But look at what you get. Hold on. I'm just saying. Yellow. Look at the kimono sleeves. Oh my god, I love having kimono sleeves, my starlings. I love that it's a hoodie, and I love these. Look at the headphones. Look at them. I love that. Let me give you that full tour of this outfit, my starlings. Look at this. I'd wear this in real life if I could find something like that. I love the boots. They're very chunky. Aww. Yeah, the designer, and look, that is the hidden part, my starlings. I have a bunny. Like, okay, I think bunnies are becoming one of my themes, my starlings. Look at the bunny hoodie. But yeah, I'm just saying, my starlings. I love the headphone look. Probably gonna get more outfits with headphones eventually. Or something to cuff the ear area. But I digress though, my starlings. I've gotten way off track, haven't I? I do tend to meander off like that. I get distracted by something. I'm like, ooh, what does this button do? But thank you so much for bearing with me, my starlings. Like I said, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I really heckin' appreciate it. Like I said, this was my first watch along, and I hope everybody had fun. And like I said, if you didn't get a chance to watch it, you can go back and watch it like after this, my starlings, and get caught up, because we're going for episode 2 next Sunday. I'm super excited about it. Think it's gonna be fun. But anyways, never ever ever forget, my starlings, I love you, and I'll see you later. Bye. And now for my Twitch starlings, it is time to raid, because that is my favorite sport. Bye, Vinny-san. Sayonara. Oyasu minasai. Alright, raiding channel now. Who to raid? Is anybody I'm following online right now? What are they playing? Ooh, what is that? Oh, are they an artist? Wait. Oh, it looks like they're closing up stream. Okay, fine. Oh, bye, Mario-san. Oh, Yasumi nasai. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, they're only 2 minutes in. Surely they're not going anywhere for at least a little while. Alright. This person is called... Oh, wow. They're having stream problems. Wow, what a night for this. Hold on. I shall fix. Okay, maybe I should go there. Yeah, I might be able to go there. Okay, let's go. We're gonna go to Katsuna's channel. Alright, here we go. Okay, we're getting everybody loaded up now. There we go, my starlings. Alright, don't forget to do your best, my starlings. Ganbatte. And of course, until next time, shine bright, my starlings. Good night.